This is a set of 9 portrait heads I did based on drawings from my very first trip to Pakistan, which was about 12 years ago now. I was really interested in doing portrait heads because Pakistan is quite a closed society. It's quite hard to get there, it's hard to get a visa, it's hard to travel around. And so it's a culture and a society we don't see much of.
I'm looking at how the past and other places impinge upon the present, and particularly Swansea. Things sourced through sketches of local people in Swansea, and pictures of people who are dead. Actually, it's called retrasos de muerte in Spanish. It's something I started to specialise in when I was in Latin America. So it's a combination of both of those things, really trying to bring the consequences of actions into the now.
I like to do portraits of ordinary people rather than the rich and the famous and the powerful. And that's what I've done here, is try to capture the essence of Pakistan through portraits as I've gone through the country.
I took a client to have his hair done, and we went into a local barber's, and they just happened to be Kurdish hairdressers, barbers, and I started having a conversation with them about what was going on now, because they're very involved in trying to get homeland, and the Kurds are spread across Iraq, Syria and other places, and they're really having problems. So I just thought it was incredible that some Kurdish barbers were being really kind to one of my clients who's actually homeless, and seeing these people settled in Swansea and then in turn given a service to Swansea residents, I thought was really moving.
Now I started off with drawings and photographs, and I then carved the image into this block. Normally I'd use lino or wood, but this is a recycled material. It's signwriters foam board. It's quite solid, and signwriters tend to throw offcuts into skips so you can get it free or cheap, and it's a good way of reusing a waste product. So once I've carved into that, I ink it up and print it in the same way as I would do a lino or wood.
And then the other thing was another example is the recent fatalities in the van with the Vietnamese people, particularly 2 young people I was affected by that I saw in the paper. And then Jane Fonda was in the news as well, and I was thinking of how she was connected with Vietnam, and now she's involved contemporaneously with the eco-protest, and Greta Thunberg is also in the exhibition, so that's sort of brings it all into a totality for me. And there's a little picture of one of the other people that died in the van. So I've sort of melded these all into various prints from my drawings.
What I particularly like about this series is that I've represented all age groups, but I think my particular favourite is this one here, who's an elder woman from the Hunzar region of Pakistan, right up in the mountains. And it's quite rare in Western art, in European art, for elderly women to be portrayed positively. So I'm particularly proud of this one.